Inside the private celebration room at the Turin Arena, the air pulsed with excitement and warmth long after the final match had ended. The sounds of cheering fans and the bright flashes of the arena lights faded into the background, replaced by laughter, chatter, and the quiet intimacy of a room filled with people who had shared the journey with Jannik Sinner. The 2025 ATP Turin champion had just lifted the trophy, yet the most captivating presence in the room did not hold a golden accolade. A small, spirited dog, tail wagging with pure joy, moved among the group, stealing attention and hearts alike. Observers later described it as meeting the cutest member of Sinner's team, and for good reason. Every movement of the dog radiated excitement and loyalty. Its tiny paws padded across the floor with energy that seemed almost contagious. Jannik crouched to meet the little companion at its level, balancing the trophy in one hand while reaching out with the other. The dog bounded into his arms, flopping happily against his chest. Moments like these transformed the atmosphere from the high-stakes tension of competitive tennis into a scene of pure human and animal connection. The relentless months of training, travel, and pressure seemed to dissolve in the warmth of laughter, gentle barks, and shared joy. Laila Hasanovic, Sinner's girlfriend, observed the interaction with a bright smile. Her presence added another layer of intimacy to the celebration, reflecting years of support and shared experiences that had carried both of them through victories and setbacks. She raised her phone to capture candid photographs, ensuring that the energy of the moment would live on in memory and social media. The dog barked happily as Sinner lifted it slightly, prompting a round of laughter from the team. Every picture taken felt less like a stage shot and more like a genuine record of unfiltered happiness. Members of Sinner's team formed a semicircle around him, cameras and phones poised to catch every joyful expression. Coaches, physiotherapists, and support staff had contributed to his journey in countless ways, and the celebration highlighted their collective efforts. The small dog, seemingly unaware of its symbolic importance, jumped onto chairs and patted around legs, demanding attention with the kind of enthusiasm only a beloved pet could muster. Every movement, every wag of the tail, brought bursts of laughter that echoed through the room, mingling with the soft glint of the trophy under the lights. The trophy itself momentarily rested on a nearby table, as Sinner gave full attention to his four-legged companion. The dog pawed playfully at him, nudging for affection and engaging in an almost choreographed display of happiness. Laughter from teammates punctuated each interaction, emphasizing the contrast between professional discipline and the simplicity of pure joy. Comments like "this is the real MVP of the day" underscored a shared recognition that the dog's presence had somehow amplified the celebration beyond the realm of conventional victory. Photographs captured a variety of moments. Sinner holding the trophy with one hand while cradling the dog with the other, Laila crouching nearby to take a perfectly framed shot, and team members laughing with eyes glinting from the excitement of the scene. The casual spontaneity of the photographs told a story of resilience, companionship, and joy that no perfectly posed image could replicate. Fans later recognized the energy in these photos, responding with praise not only for Sinner's achievement, but also for the infectious spirit of the dog that had made its mark on everyone present. In quieter intervals, Sinner observed the dog exploring the room with careful curiosity. Its ears flopped with each movement, and it sniffed at furniture and shoes before returning for gentle scratches behind the ears. Every gesture communicated loyalty and affection, creating a meditative rhythm within the room. The presence of the dog offered a stark reminder that victories were not defined solely by titles, rankings, or points. True triumphs carried weight when shared with those who offered unconditional love, and the tiny creature embodied that sentiment completely. Laila moved closer to Sinner, her hand resting softly on his shoulder. Her eyes sparkled with pride as she captured images of candid interactions between him and the dog. Each photograph seemed to tell a story, the culmination of months of hard work, the support of those who had remained steadfast, and the joy of a companion who knew nothing of competition yet participated fully in celebration. The simple act of snapping a picture crystallized the energy and affection in the room, highlighting a bond that went beyond words. Team members leaned in, laughing and joking as the dog bounded between them. Phones captured playful leaps, gentle nudges, and the occasional photo bomb, creating a mosaic of moments that reflected authenticity and spontaneity. Professional tennis demanded precision, discipline, and intense focus, but in this room, those pressures gave way to shared joy, connection, and the unspoken understanding that some victories are sweetest when shared and genuine. unguarded ways that a series of snapshots later revealed Sinner crouched on the floor with the dog nestled into his lap, ears flopping as it wriggled in excitement. Laila joined him, leaning against his shoulder and sharing in the laughter that emanated from every corner. The team stood back occasionally, observing the scene with soft smiles, their phones capturing fleeting expressions of contentment. The energy was simultaneously playful and serene, a testament to the depth of the relationships that had carried Sinner through the season. Social media posts highlighted the dog's starring role in the celebration. Captions such as "celebrating with the team" and "the cutest teammate of all" captured the sentiment perfectly. Fans praised the images for showcasing not only a professional triumph, but also the warmth, spontaneity, and humanity that accompanied the victory. Comments flooded in, joking about giving the dog its own trophy, a playful acknowledgement of the profound impact of its cheerful presence. For Sinner, the joy was in the shared experience rather than accolades for his companion. The celebration centered on connection, laughter, and the acknowledgement that love and support come in many forms. The room gradually settled as the evening progressed. Some team members stepped away for calls or to check in with family, while others lingered to savor the combination of victory and intimacy. Sinner remained close to the dog, allowing it to climb onto his lap and rest against him. Laila stayed nearby, sharing gentle touches and quiet smiles, reinforcing the bonds that had carried them through the season. Even as excitement faded, the warmth of the moment endured, carrying with it a sense of completeness and gratitude. Looking back, the celebration exemplified more than professional achievement. It reflected a holistic view of success that valued love, companionship, and joy alongside discipline, skill, and resilience. The dog, though small, became the symbolic heart of the evening, embodying innocence, loyalty, and unfiltered happiness. Its presence reminded everyone that triumphs are most meaningful when shared with those who bring joy, stability, and affection into life. Sinner eventually lifted the trophy once more, holding it alongside the dog in his arms. Laughter, soft chatter, and gentle applause filled the room, while cameras immortalized the authentic emotion on display. The team, the girlfriend, and the little dog framed the scene with a sense of harmony that went beyond athletic accomplishment. The celebration represented a rare convergence of professional success, personal connection, and pure delight in simple, meaningful moments. The dog wagged its tail in final exuberance, resting comfortably against Sinner as he whispered words of affection only it could understand. Each movement, smile, and bark reinforced the sentiment that the smallest members of a team can sometimes leave the largest imprint on memory and emotion. Every photograph, every snapshot, and every candid recording captured more than a champion holding a trophy. They documented the celebration of relationships, laughter, and the unspoken bonds that make victories truly unforgettable. To be by the end of the night, the images and memories of Sinner's celebration with his dog, girlfriend, and team became emblematic of the season's triumphs. Victory, warmth, and connection intertwined seamlessly in a tableau that reflected the best of sport and humanity alike. The ATP Turin trophy shone brilliantly, but the joy radiating from the room came from something more enduring: a tiny, beloved companion, unwavering love, and the shared happiness of a team that had made it all possible. In Sinner's world, the cutest member of the team had become the heart of the celebration, a symbol of joy that would live long after the applause had faded.